Good afternoon, everybody. So I'm exhausted, and I don't know what you are, but if you are really tired and just kind of want to get your body moving so you don't fall asleep before your next activity, then this will definitely work for you. We'll get moving, won't do anything too extreme, but I am able to do a little bit more in my arm, which is exciting. So, and it'll be a short flow, but I literally feel like I might fall asleep before I have to pick up the next child. We've kind of had that kind of luck these past couple of weeks, but as one of my students said, how many lemons can you handle before you can't continue to make lemonade? And I think that you can handle as many lemons as are out there. Continue to add tons and tons of sugar. Anyway, cliche. Let's start off on hands and knees and take a deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Closing your eyes, slide out through the mouth. Inhale again. And out. Inhaling, looking up, arching your spine, curving it. Exhale, rounding your spine for cat. Inhale up and exhale down. Coming to a neutral spine. Inhaling your right leg back, putting it gently on the floor, rocking forward and back. Exhaling here. Inhale, left leg back, rocking forward and back. Exhaling here in plank pose. Inhaling in plank, and exhale, your knees come down, your chest and your chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, coming into a wide-legged child's pose. And then coming back into a tabletop. Inhaling, looking up. Exhale, tucking the toes under and pedaling your feet out for a downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip circles in one direction, and reversing the direction. Inhaling the right leg back out. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, back out. Exhale, your foot between your hands. And slowly on an inhale, rising up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhaling, gazing forward. Exhale, taking a gentle twist over to the right. Inhaling the arms back up. And exhale, the left heel comes down, warrior one. Inhaling here. Exhale, you'll open to a warrior two. Inhale to reverse the warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reversing the warrior. Exhale, straightening the right leg. Tilting forward, coming into a triangle pose, feeling a nice stretch in your upper hamstring. Gazing over those tips of the left finger. Inhaling here. Exhale, folding over that right leg for pyramid. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, folding. Inhale, bending the knee. Exhale, coming back to a downward facing dog, pedaling the legs out. On an inhale, that left leg comes up, bend the knee, open the hip, making some hip circles in one direction. And reversing the direction. And then kicking that left leg straight back behind you, inhaling here. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, the left foot comes between the hands. Inhale into your high lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhaling here. Exhale, gentle twist over to the left. Inhaling back up. Exhale, right heel down, warrior one. Inhaling here. Exhale, open to a warrior two. Inhale to reverse the warrior. And exhale, coming into extended side angle. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, slowly straightening that left leg, tilting forward and coming into your triangle pose. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And the right hand comes down, folding over that left leg on an exhale. Inhale, looking up, and exhale, folding. Bending the left knee, coming back to your downward facing dog, pedaling the legs out. And on inhale, bending the knees, gazing forward. Exhale, walking or hopping your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Coming into a more traditional sun salutation. Inhale, the arms up. And exhale, forward, forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, coming back to a plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, the baby cobra, upward dog. And exhale, back to a downward facing dog. Breathing in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Inhale, bending the knees, gazing forward. Exhale, walking or hopping, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. One sun salutation B, inhaling into Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, you can always jump back to chaturanga or walk back to plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, upward dog. Exhale, back to a downward facing dog. Right away, that right leg comes up on inhale. Exhale, the right foot between the hand. Left heel down. Inhale, the arms up overhead. Exhale, palms down, back to a plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra, upward dog. And exhale, back to a downward facing dog. Left leg comes up on an inhale. Left foot between the hands. Warrior one. Inhale, exhale, palms come down. Back to a plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, the baby cobra, upward dog. And exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Breathing in through the nose. And sighing out through the mouth, letting the day go. Or if it's the morning, breathing in new energy and exhaling the stale energy. On an inhale, bending the knees, gazing forward. Exhale, walking or hopping your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sitting in your chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Uttanasana. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, coming back to a plank. Inhaling in plank. And exhale, chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra, upward dog. And exhale, back to a downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale the right foot between the hands. Left heel down, coming into a warrior one. Inhale, interlacing your hands at the base of your spine, coming into a back bend. And exhale, folding your head to the inside of your right knee. Your arms can come up and over. Mine aren't there yet, but that's okay. You feel the shoulders stretched. And inhale, halfway up. Exhale, lifting that left heel. And then inhale, weight in the right leg. Exhale, coming into a warrior three. You can keep your hands here, or you can bring them to heart center, or bring them in any variation. Inhaling here. Exhale, palms come down for a standing split. Inhale, left hand to left hip. And exhale, opening up into Ardha Chandrasana. Inhaling here. Exhale, maybe bringing that right hand to your heart center. Holding. And slowly returning into a warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. You can flow through a vinyasa or just come straight to a downward facing dog, which is what I'm going to do. Breathing in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Inhales, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot between the hand, right heel down. Warrior one. Inhales, you interlace your hands, opposite pointer finger on top. Exhale, folding to the inside of that left knee. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Inhale, halfway up. Right heel comes up. And exhale, inhale, weight in the left leg. And exhale, slowly coming into your warrior three. Maybe your hands come to heart center or any variation. Inhaling. Exhale, palms come down, standing split. Inhale the right hand to the right hip. Exhale, opening up, Ardha Chandrasana. Inhaling here. Exhale, maybe that left hand comes to your heart center. Inhaling. Exhale, left knee bends. Coming back to your warrior two. Inhale as you reverse the warrior. And exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. Coming back to your downward facing dog. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. On an inhale, that right leg comes up. Exhale, the right foot between the hands. Again, reaching into your high lunge. So coming into some stability pose, grounding ourselves at the end of the day or the beginning of the day. Inhale your hands to your heart center. Exhale, hugging the left knee into the chest. Inhaling, hands to heart center. Exhale, the left leg comes back. Inhaling here. Exhale, hugging the left knee, the heart center. Left peace fingers around the left big toe or to the left knee. I'm going to straighten that leg out. Inhaling here. Exhale, you'll open your leg or your knee out to your side, feeling a nice stretch. Right foot is grounded. Left foot comes back forward. Inhale, right hand to the outside of the left knee or the left foot. And exhale, gazing over that left hand. Inhaling and exhaling. Sturdy, stable right leg. Inhaling, both arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. The left leg comes over the right, and the left arm comes under the right, full eagle wrap. Inhaling, exhale, slowly folding forward. Inhaling back up. Exhale, unraveling the arms, and then taking the left foot to the inner right thigh. Feeling that right leg wobbly, but still grounded. Hands to heart center for tree. Inhaling here. Exhale, maybe the hands rise up. Finding one stable focus or drishti to look at and steady your gaze. Hands come back to heart center. Left knee comes in, inhaling here. Exhale, back to your high lunge. Inhaling. Exhale, palms come down. Going to straighten that right leg for a pyramid pose. Inhaling and exhaling. Bending the right knee, coming back to a plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, the baby cobra, upward dog. And exhale, back to a downward facing dog. You can bet when I'm back to doing push-ups, we're going to be doing like 50 push-ups. No, I'm just kidding. Inhale the left leg up. And exhale, left foot between the hands. Inhaling up into a high lunge. And exhale, hugging the right knee into the chest. Inhaling here, releasing the right knee, and exhale back to your high lunge. Inhaling, exhale, hugging the right knee into the chest. Right peace fingers around the right big toe. And maybe extending that leg out in front. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Inhale. Exhale, opening that right leg out to the side. Or the knee, gazing over the left fingertips or shoulder. Inhaling here. And exhaling. The right foot comes back forward. Inhaling, left hand to the outside of the right foot or the knee, and exhale, gazing over that right shoulder. And then inhaling, bringing your arms back to your heart center. Exhale the right leg over the left and the right arm underneath the left. Inhaling here. Exhale, folding forward, rounding your eagle. And inhaling back up. Exhale, taking the arms out, bringing the right foot into the inner left thigh. Hands to your heart center. Inhaling Exhaling through the arms, come up overhead. And having this be a nice, stable, meditative state. Feeling your leg firmly grounded and rooted on your mat. Hands come back to heart center. Right knee comes forward, bringing the right foot back into your high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, straightening that left leg, coming into a pyramid. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, bend that left knee. Come back to your downward facing dog. Breathing in through the nose and sighing out through the mouth. On inhale, bend your knees, gazing forward. And exhale, you can just jump your feet through, coming into your favorite Navasana or boat pose. Inhaling in boat and exhale, half boat or canoe. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And inhaling up and holding here. Don't hold your breath so you can exhale. Maybe taking your peace fingers, bringing them to your big toes. You can stay with your knees bent. Maybe trying to balance on your sit bones. Inhaling and exhaling. Hugging your knees into your chest, rocking forward and back. Getting a nice spinal massage until you rock all the way into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale the arms up overhead, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhaling the arms up overhead. Exhale, stepping that left foot wide, coming into a wide-legged stance, parallel feet. Inhaling, gazing up. Exhale, folding forward, palms underneath the shoulders. Right hand directly underneath your chest as you inhale, left arm open. And exhale here. Inhale as the left arm comes down. Exhaling, right arm open. Inhaling. Exhale, right arm down. And then inhaling, hands to your waist. Exhale, slowly coming up. Toes in, toes out, heels in. Inhaling into a star. Exhale, bending into your goddess. Coming up onto the balls of your feet or your toes. Inhaling and exhaling. Releasing the feet, inhaling straight up. And exhale, coming back to your forward fold. Inhale as you walk your hands over to the right leg. Exhale over the right knee. And then inhale, walking your hands over to the left side. Exhale over the left knee. And then bringing your palms directly underneath your heart center. Inhale your hands to your heart center. Exhale, bending the right knee as the left toes come up. Inhaling here. Exhale, bending the left knee as the right toes come up. Inhaling back up. And exhale, bend. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. Inhale up and exhale, bend. And then inhale, coming back up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale as you look up. And exhale, option to take a headstand of your choice. I'm just going to do a traditional one. Easier on the arm. And you can take leg variations, playing around with the core. If you want to bring one leg forward, the other back. You can bend your knees, tuck them into your core. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, curling, exhale back, inhale, curl, and exhale back. Wherever you are, maybe closing your eyes, having this be a more meditative pose. Slowly coming down, palms underneath your shoulders. Inhaling, gazing up, and exhale, folding forward. Inhale, hands to your waist. Exhale, slowly coming up. Turning your right leg forward. Inhaling here, exhale, coming into a warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And exhale, coming into extended side angle. Maybe taking the bind or the half bind. Inhaling, looking up. And exhaling. Inhale. On exhale, maybe straightening that right leg if you're in a bind, coming into a bound triangle, or opening up your arms and coming into a triangle. Inhaling and exhaling. Bend that right knee again if you're in the bind. You're gonna slowly take off and we're coming into a reverse bird of paradise or bird of hell. So the left leg comes up. Slowly bringing the left leg back down. Opening those arms, coming into traditional triangle pose. Inhaling here. Exhale, folding over that right leg. Bending the right knee, palms to the inside of that right foot. That right foot comes out to the edge of the mat. And we're going to come into a lizard pose. So staying on your palms, or you can come down to your forearms. And you're going to feel a nice stretch here. Maybe rocking back and forth. And then we'll all release our left knee down to the mat, uncurling the toes. Inhaling here, exhale, bringing that right knee out to the side. And then bringing your palms back down, maybe bending that left knee and grabbing hold. Taking a nice deep quad stretch here. And slowly releasing down, tucking the left toes under, back to your downward facing dog. Pedaling the legs out. And inhaling, gazing forward, exhale, bending your knees. Inhale, straightening your knees. Exhale, bending them just so they're about an inch off the ground, engaging your core. Inhale as you straighten. Exhale, bending your knees, engaging your core. Holding here for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. On the exhale, straightening the legs. Yeah, that's hard. Going back to your downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left foot between your hands. Coming into a warrior 1. Inhale and exhale, opening to a warrior 2. Inhale to reverse the warrior. And exhale, coming into extended side angle pose. Maybe taking the bind if it's in your practice. Inhaling, gazing over that right shoulder. And exhale, twisting deeper into the pose. Inhaling, maybe trying to straighten that left leg or opening up into a triangle. And exhale, gazing over that right shoulder. Inhale, bend the left knee. Maybe the weight comes into the left leg as you bring the right leg up for bird of hell. Slowly coming back down, releasing the arms, straightening that left leg, traditional triangle. Inhaling here. Exhale, folding over that left knee. And then bending the left knee, hands to the inside that left foot for lizard pose. Inhaling, looking up. And exhale, coming down to the mat. You can come to your forearms or stay on your palms. Inhale. And exhale, releasing that right knee down if it's not already down. Inhale, the hands inside that left knee, pushing it out to the side. Exhaling here. And then maybe bending that right knee, grabbing hold with your left hand, or I guess your right hand if your left hand is down. Exhaling here. Inhaling. Exhale deeper into that posture. Inhaling here for 1 more breath. Slowly releasing, the palms come down, tucking the toes under and back to your downward facing dog. Pedaling the legs out. And on an inhale, bending the right knee, making some hip circles on an exhale. Inhale, straightening, exhale, bending and making hip circles in the opposite direction. Releasing the right foot to meet the left. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, hip circles in one direction. And then inhale, straightening that leg. And exhale, bending the knee and making hip circles in the other direction. Releasing the left foot down to meet the right. On an inhale, bending your knees, gazing forward. Exhale, hopping your feet through. Coming into a seated position. We're just going to take a couple of stretches here to end our practice. Stacking your right shin on top of your left, or other way around, just doing both. Fire log pose. Inhale, looking up, and exhale, folding forward. Feeling a nice stretch in the outside of your hips. Slowly coming up. Option to take your peace fingers around that right leg, extending it out to the side as you then put it down, getting ready for Janu Shirshasana. And bringing your right peace fingers to your right big toe. Inhale, left arm up, and exhale, folding over to the right. And then inhaling back up, exhale, taking it opposite, so the right shin's down, left shin on top of the right. Inhaling, looking up, and exhale, walking your arms forward, folding over those shins. And inhale back up. On exhale, maybe taking the left peace fingers around the left big toe, extend the leg out to the side, and then softly place it down. Inhale, left peace fingers up. Exhale, left peace fingers to left big toe, right arm up, and then slowly taking that side stretch. And then inhaling, slowly coming up. On an exhale, we're just going to come down to our backs and take reverse pigeon. So the right ankle is on the left thigh. And bring your arms through to the left shin, squeezing the shin into the chest. Maybe closing your eyes. And with that right leg still over, taking a gentle spinal twist. Knees over to the left, gazing over the right. And then hugging the knees into the chest, taking the left ankle over the right thigh, and hugging the shin into the chest. Inhaling here, and exhaling. Inhale, and exhale. Stacking the left leg on top of the right. The knees come over to the right side as you gaze gently looks over the left, maybe closing your eyes. And then slowly hugging those knees into the chest. You bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart, hand to the belly and a hand to your heart. Feeling your heart beat and your belly rise and fall with each inhalation and exhalation, bringing awareness to the breath and to the body, how it's all connected, and feeling the body along the mat. Staying here, right, coming into a traditional Shavasana. Feet hips width apart, palms up by your side. I recommend staying in Shavasana for as long as you would like, for a practice like that, at least, 2 or 3 minutes. I hope you have enjoyed this kind of quick, soothing flow. It was for me. Thank you.